Hey there, fellow vulnerability voyagers. Ready to embark on a journey that'll make your heart race faster than a caffeinated squirrel? Buckle up, because we're diving into Brené Brown's Daring Greatly, and trust me, it's more exhilarating than skydiving in your underwear. The Vulnerability Vortex. Picture this, you're standing on the edge of a cliff. Below you? A swirling vortex of shame, fear, and uncertainty. Scary, right? But what if I told you that jumping in is the key to living your best life? That's the essence of Daring Greatly. Brené Brown, our vulnerability guru, spent years researching shame and discovered something mind-blowing. The people who were living their best lives weren't fearless superheroes. They were ordinary folks who had the guts to be vulnerable. Shame, the fun-sucking vampire. Let's talk about shame, that nasty little voice in your head saying, you're not good enough. It's like a fun-sucking vampire, draining the joy out of life. But here's the kicker, everyone experiences shame. Yes, even that Instagram influencer with the perfect abs and suspiciously white teeth. The key? Recognizing shame for what it is, a universal human experience, and not letting it define you. It's like telling that vampire, sorry, buddy, my neck's off limits. Vulnerability, your secret superpower. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's your secret superpower. It's the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and connection. Think of it as emotional CrossFit. It might hurt at first, but it'll make you stronger than you ever imagined. Practical tip number 1. Next time you're afraid to share an idea, remember, your vulnerability might just change the world. Or at least make your next meeting less boring. The armor we wear. We all have armor, those protective behaviors we use to shield ourselves from vulnerability. Maybe you're a perfectionist, or perhaps you use humor to deflect serious conversations. Guilty as charged. But here's the thing, that armor might be protecting you, but it's also suffocating you. It's like wearing a nice suit to the beach. Sure, you're safe from jellyfish stings, but good luck getting a tan. Practical tip number 2, identify your armor. Then, try taking it off in low-stakes situations. Share a genuine feeling with a friend. Ask for help when you need it. Baby steps, people. Wholehearted living, the ultimate goal. Brown introduces us to the concept of wholehearted living. It's not about being perfect, it's about embracing your imperfections and living with your whole heart. It's like showing up to life's party in mismatched socks and owning it. Practical tip number 3, make a list of what makes you feel truly alive. Then do more of those things, unapologetically. Daring leadership, vulnerability in the boardroom. Attention, bosses and aspiring leaders. Vulnerability isn't just for your therapist's couch. It's a game changer in the workplace too. Imagine a world where leaders admit when they don't have all the answers. Revolutionary, right? Vulnerable leadership creates trust, fosters innovation, and makes people actually want to come to work. I know, shocking. Practical tip number 4, next time you're in a meeting, try saying, I don't know, but let's figure it out together. Watch as jaws drop and respect soars. Parenting, raising daring kids. Parents, listen up. Want to raise kids who can handle life's curveballs? Show them it's okay to be imperfect. Let them see you struggle, fail, and get back up again. It's like giving them a real-life superhero origin story. Practical tip number 5, share age-appropriate struggles with your kids. Let them see that even grown-ups are still growing. The arena, where the magic happens. Brown uses the metaphor of the arena, that place where we put ourselves out there, risking failure and criticism. It's terrifying, but it's also where all the good stuff happens. Remember, the critic in the cheap seats doesn't count. What matters is that you're in the arena, getting your butt kicked and coming back for more. Practical tip number 6, do one thing that scares you every day. Ask someone out. Share your art. Wear that bold outfit. The arena is waiting for you. Conclusion, embrace the squish. In the end, Daring Greatly is about embracing your soft, squishy parts. It's about recognizing that your vulnerability is also your strength. It's the key to deeper connections, more authentic success, and a life lived with no regrets. So, my daring friends, are you ready to get vulnerable? To step into the arena? To live in love with your whole heart? It won't be easy, but I promise you this, it'll be worth it. Remember, in the game of life, the real winners aren't the ones with the thickest armor. They're the ones brave enough to feel the fear and dare greatly anyway. Now go forth and be gloriously, imperfectly you. The world is waiting.